What is up, guys? My name is UniversityStorm, and I'm here today with a pub stomping gameplay. Usually you don't see pub stomping gameplays on a competitive channel, but I decided to go back to my roots and go for a pub stomping gameplay. And what I mean by that is I was actually a pretty avid pub stomper back in the day in Black Ops 2. Somewhere down the middle, I stopped quickscoping. I quickscoped through Black Ops 1 all the way up to Black Ops 2. And I decided, hey, you know what? How about I start pub stomping? I thought it was the coolest thing. I dropped 10K gameplays, 10K score gameplays. I've actually gotten a triple nuclear, 2 of them to be exact, and 4 or 5 double nuclears, and a whole lot of regular nuclears, or single nuclears. I got a lot of those. And most of you might not know, but I was actually in Carnage Elite, Carnage Clan. This is actually where I got the class from. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen of the class setup. But I did get it from their channel, so I'm going to leave a link down below. And I'm not going to lie, I've actually been following them for some long amount of time. I'm not going to say I was their first subscriber or I was their third subscriber. I was actually around 1 to 1.5K. I've been watching them for some amount of time. And you know, Apollo, he's been an amazing commentator throughout his, I guess, commentating career. I really wouldn't consider myself a commentator, but you know, things go as things go. I'm doing my best at this point, and I'm getting some pretty nice gameplays. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to the topics today. I've been having some trouble uploading some videos, so I'm going to be uploading in 720p, but that's what most pub stompers upload in general, so I'm going to upload it anyways. Usually I upload in 1080p, but apparently that's not going to work. I don't know if it's my editor or my internet connection. My upload speed's around 15 megs, and my download speed's like 60. So, you know, I'm doing pretty well. It's not the best connection on the planet, but it's really usable, very, very malleable. So I can pretty much get gameplays without any lag. I'm hardwired, so I'm not going to be lagging. So everything's fine around there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to start uploading in 720p and see where that goes. One of the videos I wanted to upload was actually a free-for-all chem. I decided to put on support streaks, and I actually got it my first try. I actually used my MTAR and used support streaks, and I got it. The funny thing is that the reason why it was a fail was because that I actually used it. I didn't get to use it before the game ended, so I got pretty mad about that. That's Silent Rage. And what you're seeing now is a KemStrike care package, and funny thing, the enemy team grabbed it. You know, that wasn't the best thing, so I was wondering throughout the next couple of seconds, when is he going to use it? When is he going to use it? I don't know. So, back to me being a pub stomper. I was actually in Carnage Elite for some amount of time, but I decided to leave the Elite clan and go to my friend's clan. That didn't work out either, so, you know, I'm kind of sad about that. They kind of abandoned me, kind of abandoned the cause that I was trying to pursue, and the guy uses the chem. Pretty funny, because I'm like, you know, I just died. I don't know how he knew. I think he was waiting for me to get close to a high streak near the chem and then use it. So the funny thing about it is, this is where I start to go off. This is where I start to melt, destroy, and demolish these kids. It's really funny. I don't know if the KemStrike is making them drunk or delusional, but for some odd reason, their shot is just completely off. Either they're just really bad, or I'm just way too good for them. Either way, I still went 90 and 9. You know, I could have died less and kind of could have gotten more kills. I really wanted that 100 plus. Funny thing, if I got 100 plus Remington, just specialists in general, I could get invited to a lot of pub stomping clans. I've gotten 65 kills, 75 kills. I've been getting up past 50 almost every game with this. So I have some other clips. I went like 65 and 13. You know, I could have died less, but things go as things go. I got more than 50 kills, and I've been, oddly enough, I really don't care about KD, but I've improved my KD a whole lot. I went from 1.1 to 1.7, and you know, I've been going up really slowly but surely. So at this point, I am like just contemplating, when is it going away? Finally it goes away, and I can see my red dot, and once I get into my specialist streak, I just go off. I go just ham, Donkey Kong on these guys. It's hilarious because, you know, I usually don't see myself running around. The funny thing about this is, the chem that I got was actually not a standalone chem. What I mean by that is, I'm not standing somewhere and just spawn trapping them. I'm actually moving around the map and spawn trapping them. I'm just running back and forth, back and forth. And this is somewhat of an aggressive playstyle that most people trying to get chems should never play. But somehow I managed to do it, and I choked my second chem, oddly enough. I got, what, like 45 kills, and then I choked it. It was so bad. I was so mad at the game. I really wanted to throw my controller across the room, but I kept playing, and we steered on. I actually, the funny thing about it is, I don't know, this was solo, keep in mind. I don't know why these people never went to go grab B. I think they were, but they were just too bad, so I guess everybody, including my teammates, were bad. Staying in their spawn, letting me spawn trap the hell out of them. It's pretty hilarious. So let's get to some other things I'm going to be talking about. I'm actually working on some graphics design. I'm going to redesign the icon for the channel, and this is where I get really aggressive. The funny thing about it is I run out of ammo at some point, and it really grinds my gears. I think this is where I run out of ammo and die. Yep, this is where I run out of ammo. Yep, that kind of threw me off. I actually didn't have my voice recording at the time. Due to multiple technical difficulties when I'm recording, my fan for my PlayStation gets too loud, it gets caught in the mic. I probably need a better mic, but at this point I'm going to deal with what I have to deal with, and you know, the mic isn't bad, it's just that it picks up way too many things in the room, so I'm probably going to have to switch settings around. I probably could eliminate that with settings, but you know, I'll fix that later. So back to graphics design, I'm gonna redesign our UV icon emblem, and I actually have two other people that want me to design some things, but differently, and I'm working on those projects currently. We still haven't gotten our competitive ghost team together. When we're talking about competitive, I still haven't gotten it together. Usually, the reason why I'm umming the lie is because I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna play out in future events. I don't know what's gonna go on. But I'm trying to find people, sexy double, I'm trying to find people that are really good at the game. We're still recruiting people for the competitive side, and, you know, it's kind of hard to find good people nowadays on PlayStation. It's a later gen console, but, you know, people are still going to be playing on this a lot. Not enough people have enough PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones to a point to where people are going to quit pub stomping, or it's going to be a small amount of people playing the game. There's still more than 100,000 people, and out of those 100,000, I'll probably be able to find somebody that'll be able to be the fit the match that I'm trying to fix. Or in other words, you know, that was just mumbo jumbo. In other words, I'm trying to find somebody to help me out or to be a part of the team. I'm recruiting people, so it's somewhat of a difficult process. I'm getting recommendations from other clan members, and they're not working up until this point, so I'm gonna go out on my own and try to find some people. So let's get to the next topic. Gun talk. Usually this gun doesn't have a lot of recoil for what it's worth. I guess the silencer did minimal, but it did reduce recoil at some point or by so much, and this is where I start to spawn trap them and go off. So I use my ears and listen for these guys. I'm surprised that guy could have killed me so easily. So I'm 45-7 and I'm excited. I'm doing pretty well, and I'm like, hey, can I get the chem? Can I get the chem? Can I get the chem? Gem. But everybody's neutralizing and capping the flag, and I'm just running around. The funny thing about this is, it's not a standalone chem like I said before. In my own words, I'm going to call it standalone, but I'm actually running around, getting the kills, and I spawn trapped them a lot here, I'm pretty sure. This is where I enjoyed spawn trapping them. It was pretty funny. But, yeah, there really isn't a lot of recoil with this gun for what it's worth, and the fact that I have the setup that I have right now, I can run around, I can aim in quickly, I can use stalker to drag my sights, yada yada yada. I'm probably not using the right terms here. Okay, the strafe is the right word. So I'm on an 11-point kill streak, and I'm doing pretty well, 15-7. Pretty nice gameplay up until this point. So I'm having some other thoughts about the clan up until this point, because some other members most of the members that I'm playing with are actually on Black Ops 2. So I'm deciding on whether or not I should open a Black Ops 2 channel for people to watch Black Ops 2 gameplay, or I should do it here. If this video is posted, by the way, leave a comment down below if you want a separate channel or all in one channel, because on a separate channel I can post a lot more videos on that channel, considering that it's going to be all for Black Ops 2. Or I can just do it here, and I can still post just as many videos. I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with so many videos. So I'm going to have multiple commentators get onto here. I'm not going to be the only one commentating. If I can find people that have somewhat semi-decent mics, then I'll have them commentate on their own gameplays if they can get like Audacity or some recording program. And they all run to A, and I go to their spawn knowing, hey, I'm going to get into their spawn and murder them. So I'm 58-7, and the game's almost over. We're 3/4 of the way there, and I'm surprised I even got this. Look at that guy. didn't even know anything. So I'm 16-7. I'm just tearing these kids up, and I think this is somewhere around where I get the chem. I may be wrong, but I get near the chem. And I was pretty amazed that I even got it because I've been trying to go for a chem all day. And there we go. We get the chem, and I'm still going. I keep going until I die. You know, most people that get chems usually just use it right away. But I decided I can go for the double, or it's possible if I can go for the double. And that's what I went for. I was focusing on the double. I kept going and going and going. And, you know, these kids don't have the best aim. I'm not even going to lie. So back to the Black Ops 2 expansion. I want to expand our gameplay because there's so many people that love Black Ops 2. I really couldn't record scrims just because I couldn't get their voices. I'm not going to be in the lobby with them, so they're just going to be recording gameplays by themselves, or they're going to put it in their file share, and I'll go back and record it and commentate over it. So, you know, not everybody has a game capture, but we'll solve that eventually. I don't know what this guy was doing. You know, if he was, you know, smarter, I would have died. I use the chem, and, you know, I just go ham on these kids. It's already chemmed already, and it's already all murky now. These kids are just going to get demolished. And I could barely see out of it, believe it or not. And I think, yeah, let's see how many kills I get with this. 4. Just 4, wow. So they keep spawning in this room, and I just keep murdering them. It's hilarious. And they're going to spawn somewhere near C, I would assume. Yeah, they spawn near C, and they grab it, so... You know, I had some trouble picking them off, but I really wanted that 100+. I think if this guy over here, I'm actually about to get killed. But if this guy weren't to have killed me, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten it. I just went off. Like, look at this. If I would have killed him and kept going on, I think it might have been very possible that I could have gotten it. I think one more death, if I survive one more death, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten it. But I just get a lot of kills back to back constantly, and I spawn trap them here. I could barely see myself. So I'm surprised I even got them. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some scrimming soon. We're going to be scrimming with other teams. And from time to time, I'll hop on a Black Ops 2 just to record the scrims and just post them. But up until this point, I'm not going to be doing anything like that. The only thing I'm going to be doing is going into their file share, recording the gameplay, and commentating over it. So, you know, that's how things go. So, I get one more kill and the game ends. I think we do. We win the game. No, we lost the game just by that much. Now, if it would have been a 1, it would have been a bonus. But, you know, I got 90-9. The guy gets 11 caps like a cap whore. But, you know, he gets ahead of me. Things go as things go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. And I'll leave the links down below for Carnage Clan. See you guys later.